So women like to wear foundation because it makes them look younger, it makes them look fresh. Okay, so the first thing that I like to do when putting on foundation is I like to wash my face. So just take the white cloth. Now I'm going to apply my foundation. So there are some foundations, do you see how it's like skin tone? It's not white, and then it's just perfect for, you know, trying to get an even. This might be a little bit darker, but it says ivory on it, so on the back of it, on the back of it says ivory, but it honestly looks a little bit beige, which is fine. But just a warning about cheap makeup. You don't want to buy the cheap dollar makeup with doing your face, because it will either make it look like you're a ghost, or if you have too dark of a color, it can just, you're gonna have like a makeup line, and then people right there. So if it's like super dark, that's where they're gonna see it, is right your face, and then right here, and then it's gonna look like a mask, and so people might make fun of you and say you're wearing a mask. So you want to try your best to match the foundation with your skin color. You want to do your best. I like to mix some of them. So when I bought this kind, it was just so pale and so white. Every little detail, it was showed up, and it was horrible. But this one was more creamy, smooth, easier to apply. So when I mixed them both together, then it created a nice paste for my face. So looking at my face, I like to wear foundation. It's called foundation just because I have lots of freckles. You probably can't see, but like I know I have a freckle right there, and then there's 2 freckles over here. 2 freckles right over there, and I have like maybe little tiny freckles. So I like to wear foundation to make it look like an even skin tone or skin color, make my face look brighter and just smooth, silky smooth. And actually supermodels, you know, supermodels and people, actors, they wear foundation. So, you know, if they're looking good for the movies, why wouldn't you want to wear foundation in your normal life, everyday life, to look better? Because you know, you can get promoted if you look nice and you have good hygiene. But for a long time I wondered why people use foundation. You know, even as a teenager, I'm like, why do people do this? And it's just because, you know, maybe they have imperfections on their face. Like just looking at my face, I have lots of imperfections. So I started to mix it already. So I put 2 different colors, and then I'm just mixing it right now. So I'm going to put it on my face. But, and I usually do like I do like an under eye corrector, because you can see some bags. So I like to do like an under eye corrector, but since I didn't grab it, I am going to, since I didn't grab it from my makeup pile, I'm just going to use my foundation. And it's not that big of a difference really, but if people are going to be seeing you up close, then I would want to use my under eye corrector. I like to do a joke, but I like to say I'm in a tribe, you know, the makeup tribe. Almost like the 12 tribes of Israel, you know. Do you know what tribe you're in? From the 12 tribes of, is the 12 tribes of Israel. So, do you know which one you're in? I got a blessing and it said I was in the Ephraim tribe. So that was kind of cool. One of my, since we're talking about ancestors and stuff and heritage, and one of my 3rd great grandmothers she is like, she's Indian. She's pretty much close to all Indian. Okay, so I applied just a smooth layer. It looks a lot better. So it already looks smoother, and I didn't really do my nose. So I didn't do very much. I do like this kind where I don't mix it. So I'm wondering, should I use this one, or it doesn't really matter because you can mix them. You can, you know, your foundations, if you find a really good one, you don't even need to mix it. If you find one that just matches it perfectly. But I have really fair skin, so it's honestly hard. I used to buy the cheap makeup, like the cheap powder, and it just made me look like a ghost. It really did. It just made me look like a ghost, so I'm gonna do my nose. So I don't buy the cheap makeup anymore. I buy the more expensive kind. And you know, it's fun to try different foundations. I don't know why, but it's just fun. I mean, I found a few that I like, and so maybe I'll just always will stick with these kinds. I might do another YouTube video on the different foundations that I do use, because that could be a whole nother topic. But today, I just wanted to focus on why people wear foundation with their makeup. You know, I know you're not supposed to do this, but I do put just a tiny bit over my eyes because I'm trying to, my eyes just, normally they're just darker. And then it helps, I know that they have, you know, some, it's an eye primer, but I use that sometimes, but sometimes I just put on this because it's also sticky, and then I can do my eyeshadow. But you don't have to put it on your eyelids, and maybe some types of foundation you probably don't want to do that, but you probably want to use just eye primer, and then you can do like a beige. So do it at your own risk. So if you're putting on foundation on your eyelids, just do it at your own risk. Okay, so that looks great. So what I'm gonna do, okay, so I want to show you guys why you should also wear powder over your foundation. Because when you go to talk on the phone, I'm going to show you. So I just applied foundation, and it's a little bit sticky, and it's, you can totally tell it's there. And I've experimented. So one time I did not do face powder. You go talk on the phone, and look, do you see all that? You see that? I got the foundation on my phone because I didn't use a face powder. So let me wipe this off. I'm going to use that cloth I used to clean my face. I'm going to clean it off of the phone. And what we're going to do next is face powder. And that could be a whole separate video too on why women, you know, should use face powder. It really depends on the look that you're going for, because I know some women, they do want, you know, a more shiny look, but there's different products, like sparkly products or, you know, illuminating products that, you know, they might do somewhere else. So we're going to go ahead and do just some face powder. So I'm just cleaning off my hands. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to do some face powder right now so it's not sticking to my phone. I like to close my eyes when I do it. Okay, so I'm back. So I added some lipstick, a light blush on my upper cheek, I like to do just a slight, I close my eye and just do it slightly up there too. I did my eyebrows, just gently, lightly did a liner, and I did a really light eyeshadow. I was going for a more natural look today. I'm going to pull up my shirt a little bit. So I didn't match my foundation totally perfect. I did mix it, however, because I have fair skin, and when you have fair skin and you try to do foundation, it can sometimes make you look like a ghost. So I like to do just slightly darker, I mean ever so darker, just barely slightly darker, so I don't get that ghost look going on. So hopefully it looks natural, that type of thing. So, and I did some eyeliner and I put on some earrings. So hopefully I look nice, presentable, and there you go. So overall, women wear foundation. So here's, I just grabbed 3. If you can see this right there, there's a small window where you can see that it's like a tan color or a white, you know, it's like a skin tone color. Really big right here of the skin tone color. So overall, here's the foundation right here. Maybe we'll put that one in. Okay, so here's the foundations. So that's 3. I have lots of foundation because it's fun to try different ones. So women like to wear foundation because it makes them look younger. It makes them look fresh. It will help, you know, people will want, if you have this even skin tone going on, you know, people will want to talk to you. I mean, unless if you have, I mean, don't get me wrong, because some women have a natural beauty. So some women are just born with it. So if you guys thought of any other reasons why you should wear foundation, put it in the comments down below. Did I miss one? You know, why do you wear foundation on your face? You know, because there's some people that have never worn foundation. They don't know what it is. So here's one of them right here. So when you go to the makeup or beauty section at the store, grocery store, you're going to find a lot of tubes, and they could be in all sorts of different sizes and shapes. Like there's even one that is like a cylinder. They get all fancy, trust me. So they can be in glass bottles, plastic bottles, or this seems kind of like a plastic bottle. So they come in all sorts of shapes, sizes, different skin tones to help try to match your face, your skin color. So put it in the comments down below. Like I mentioned, we're curious why you wear foundation. So is it to look younger, to help make you look more pretty? Let us know if I missed one, because I'm sure there could be lots of different reasons why people wear foundation. Maybe they want to hide freckles, any discolorations. So we would love to hear from you and why you wear foundation. And so I wanted to make this video in particular because, you know, the younger generations, you know, maybe they have not heard of it, you know, and maybe there's someone who's been wearing foundation for their whole lives and they still don't know why they put on foundation. So hopefully this video brought some clarity on why women wear foundation, and, you know, is it to look pretty or is it to, you know, look fresh and young? Just let us know in the comments down below. We'd love to hear from you. And if you think I should do another video, you know, on what foundations do I use, like what name brands, I'd be happy to go through the different name brands that I use in a different video. Okay, so that wraps everything up for today. So thanks for tuning in. And this is why women wear foundation. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.